Lowo. I'm the founder of Nozy Wallet. I'm here today to break down my journey and why I created Nozy Wallet and the structure and everything. Um the problems that I set out when I decided to create Nozy, all started from me reading the forum. I've been on the forum for a couple of years now and just reading all the different topics about all the different stuff that was going on in the Zcash ecosystem. And I noticed that a lot of people used to complain about T address and like the privacy measures as far as with people using the T address, and the Zcash should be like a privacy token. And I noticed that we didn't have like a fully private wallet. So I decided to create one. So that's how I truly ended up creating Nozy, because I wanted to create something that the community didn't already have. And I didn't want to like make a duplicate of something that was like part of another ecosystem already. So that's how I got these right here in the slide with the T addresses exposed. And I decided to go with Orchard over it's Spalding, correct? I don't want to mention it wrong. And
Oh, that should be Sapling.
Sapling,
Orchard.
yes,
Yeah, Sapling.
yes, 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 Sapling. Um, and I'm gonna touch on some more bases as far as Sapling and I guess like faith being on my side when I just decided to go full throttle with Orchard. But that's far as what with the second slide. I'm going to the third slide. Nozy is a fully Orchard shielded Orchard wallet with no transparent wallets. As I've been building this wallet, I try to make it unique as possible. So it's more so like a sub custody wallet. You have to actually run a node to use this particular wallet because you can't connect. I don't have it where you can connect to Zcash 443 if I'm not mistaken. So you have to run like a local node in order for Nozy to actually run. But I am planning on implementing a mobile app.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for cutting you. We actually just sync our node for this developer workshop. So I maybe we'll try it out.
Can you repeat that, Dre?
I said we actually just we just synced our own node for this workshop.
Oh yes, I seen that in the Discord, and that's exactly I with Nozy. I think it'll get more people to run nodes. Like I really want that to be our mission to try to
Nice,
get
nice.
like 100,000, if not possibly. I think in order for this network to truly work, I think we'll need like hundreds, if not millions, of Zcash nodes running. What y'all guys think about that? Yeah, I got a thumbs up. Okay. I'm gonna go to the next slide.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah. This
That's
just a
actually very cool.
yeah. Because the nodes running the
Yeah,
nodes, that's like
yeah.
that's the real power.
Go on.
That's the real power behind like the blockchain. Like how y'all just started y'all node up. now you can actually start building applications for Zcash and test them out. Because you can't build without a working Zcash node. But this is like the roadmaps. These are the roadmaps. Yeah, Gilmore. Yeah. This is the roadmap. This just a roadmap of like what I done shipped on Nozy and what I'm planning on shipping and working in progress. So I already shipped the HD wallet encrypted storage, Ultra Scan. Then this week I just upgraded the NU 6.1 to NU 6.2. And then this aligned with the dynamic fee plot that Sugar Labs have going on. So you can see here in the slide zip 37 fee plot, priority lane, the V2.3. And these was the 58, 59 through 60. Those were the pull requests. It's on GitHub if anyone want to go and look at them. And then the multi-note send, select, and Zekin. I'm gonna implement the dynamic fee into Zekin once everything gets done. That's my plan to have it actually working through Zekin. The indexer. It's similar to like Zano. If for those that know about Zano. And then I have the just implementing the desktop history contacts onboarding tools. And then the extension. I'm gonna talk about the extension during my challenges because the extension is something else. Then I planning on adding just the everything that I have in the CLI wallet into the extension. I'm gonna implement this expired text notes, life cycle speeds up after expiry, and then I'm gonna continue implementing Zekin, and then the mobile app as I spoke on earlier. And then I'm gonna add the cross chain swaps. I think this really was really gonna get where we'll be able to truly collect a lot of data from the dynamic fees implementation when I get these cross chain swaps implemented. And then for the privacy education pages and product, I'm planning on getting the Zec Hub community involved with this and create some bounties and let the community contribute with that part of the educational page. You think that's a good idea, Dre? Yeah, Isaac got a thumb up. Okay. I'm going to the next slide with the architecture. These the three paths that I use to build Nozy. Path A, the Zcash D node. This the JSON RPC block scan, the get block slash get block hash. CLI extension and browser scan. And then I got the path B. This like the light wallet D. These three paths, to sum it up, you'll have to run these in like different terminals. Like if you build it in WSL, you have to run each of these in the terminal for it to work. And I chose this. I had to go with this architecture setup because at the bottom down here, Zebra D alone is not a drop-in of Zcash D. So every Ultra Witness RPC, these right here, they're not part of Zebra D. They're only Zcash D features. So these would not work when you're using a Zebra node. I kind of think that's why they've been kind of slow with N and Zebra D. But this was one of my challenges as well, as far as building a wallet, because it took me a while to figure out how to go around these two features right here. Yes. So that's far as with the architecture setup. I think this setup will kind of help with people getting being able to keep track of their uptime as well, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna move on to my challenges that I had with this. Um my challenges, my first challenge story was sinking 100%. Um when you working in different, building a CLI wallet, a desktop, extension mobile, those wallets all don't scan the notes the same way. So I was having a hard time with getting my notes to scan and like my extension and things of that nature. Like with the birthday height, um, it took me like it take days, it take hours to scan the blockchain. So this was a real challenge that I was going through, because I have to sit there and scan the wallet, and I might take a whole day scanning, trying to see if my notes gonna read, and it doesn't read, and I don't wasted like maybe 12 hours out of my day. So this was the syncing notes was a real challenge. Still is today. I'm not gonna lie. I have a bug now that I need to work on that came up to my attention earlier today. But I'm going to the my second challenge story. Um it's with this WSL Windows plus extension. I wanna say some of this is part of the bug that I have going on, because these right here, these codes right here, they're some kind of way they're not giving you all of the characteristics with the sin. So it's giving like an error. So I have to go in and make sure that all of this stuff is correct. This is a challenge still today. Then I spoke on the RPC with the block Zec.rock. I spoke on this earlier. This was a challenge as well. Then my third challenge story. Yes. Well, I spoke on this earlier with the wallet. I made 2 slides. Interesting. But yeah, the CL notes, extension notes, Chrome, separate scan states. They had the same seed, but they don't auto scan balances across surfaces the same. So it's kind of hard. This is hard because I'm building all of these at the same, like at different times, but at the same time. So when I might be on NCL working, and I might go to extension and work. Um, it it's a challenge because I'm not getting the same results, and I have to try to figure out how to get the results in extension as I did in the CLI. If y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's the third challenge. Then my fourth challenge. was Mainnet Sin. This was more so like with the dynamic fee. Um, it was kind of a challenge, but this one wasn't like a major challenge as the other ones. Um, I had to go back in and change. On 59, number 59, I had to go back in and change the 2 blocks expired to 5 because 5 was the only time that it I guess I could say like it activated. It wasn't accepting the 2 block. Yeah, but this challenge wasn't. It was a challenge, but it wasn't. It's not as bad as the extension. But this one was a good learning experience, and I'm looking forward to continue on with implementing the rest of the dynamic fee. And then my other challenge, I have a lot of these challenges because these are the challenges that I've been going through. I just want to touch on all of them. The Zebra D RPC gap, compact first pivot. This applies to what I was speaking on as well earlier with the 2 fine notes positions and this Z get up path. They're not part of Zebra D. So it causing me a real challenge. I spent some months trying to figure this out actually, because I could never get my Zcash to send. Like when I put my retroactive grant in the first time, I came to realize that I could never get the send to work because of this challenge right here. And this was like one of the, if not the biggest, the second biggest challenge that I had outside of extension. Yeah. So I got over this hump and I feel good to being able to do that. And then I'm gonna go down. And then this here, this just my roadmap on everything that I'm gonna do. Y'all can give me feedback on the forum on anything dealing with the roadmap or any ideas or anything that people may have. They might want to see in Nozy or think that Nozy can use or could be possibly missing. Any feedback is welcome. And this just like the note index and note scan, same numeric block ranges should yield same balance. Yeah, this a challenge as well. But yes, testing and just shield orders and stuff. Anything that the community might feel they could give me feedback on with any of these, I'm more than welcome with the feedback. And then with Nozy, these are just must knows that I want the community to know about Nozy Wallet. That this is CLI desktop on Zebra D like Wallet D. This is further along for Mainnet. Then I have extension. It's scan, receive, broadcast, feed plots, compact sends, catch up, just everything I've been touching on already. Run your own node when you can. Scripts and docs and Zebra D, Nozy repo, everything. I don't think that I don't have the Zebra repo and the Nozy wallet, but they can get that from the Zebra repo. Um And then it's always best to just test small amounts, never large amounts of Zcash for like newcomers and people that just starting out. Never use a large amount of Z. Smallest amount as possible. And those is private by default. And you will have to back up your RPC birthday would be best. And then my lessons that I learned and for builders would be read the node, like pay attention to your nodes and just try to learn as much about running nodes as possible. I want to advise people to really focus on Zcash D because it's gonna end soon. Um, I think people should learn about the birthday and the scan ranges, because that'll help them to be able to secure their funds better. Because most people will make a wallet and they might just say the seed phrase, but they need to make sure that they keeping track of their birthday height as well. When they wallet was blocked, their wallet was created on, and just cross platform networking, understanding WSL, Docker, MV3, cause these would you will be running your code and your commands and everything in. So you have to understand the order and when to use these. And then when it come to building, understanding ship verticals, slices, scans, sends, inches, and mobiles. These are the things that you will need to know right here to be able to build a working wallet. And always build in public on the forum, get roadmaps, updates, catch real mainnet bugs early. And then these just some optional features for like Nozy, like Secret, Namada. I think I spelled that wrong. But yeah, and I think yeah, this is it. Thank you everyone. Um, yeah, I'll give the floor back to you, Dre. My technical background, I'm a computer scientist. I'm doing a bachelor's degree at Colorado Technical University as we speak. Um, um, I can hear you now. I was reading a question in the chat. Somebody asked what was my technical background. I was a computer scientist. I'm a computer scientist at Colorado Tech doing a bachelor's. So I'm learning how to code and do everything now. I'm not like a wizard at coding, but I understand code. I could read code. And I have a 4.0 and a bachelor's computer science, and I graduate in April of 2027. Yes, this is open source. I'm building alone. I have Teddy, um Squirrel, know about him. He referred him. He helped me with my landing page, and like the color theme to Nozy. So when you go on the Nozy landing page, that's our Teddy right there. He did the landing page and the color theme to the Nozy website. Yeah. Thank you, Isaac. I use cursive if that's what you're asking. Okay. Gilmore, you asked, do I think Nozy could eventually make sync easier for users so they don't need to set up as much infrastructure locally? Um, that's my plan for like non-technical users, but I do want for like developers and people like us to be able to run local nodes and set up all of the technical infrastructure. So I want to have it where you have that technical stuff and the non-technical. That's the mobile app will be the non-technical nosy side. I hope I answered that correct. Good enough for you. And Isaac, do you have access to Zcash team while building? Um, the only time I've been in contact with the Zcash team while I was building was when I was speaking with Mark. But anytime I don't ask for help, in the other cash Discord, people help me. I never been like not got help if I ask for it. But I haven't been like asking or really reaching out to people. I just been like learning and just reading the forum, like self-teaching myself. Yes. Cause that's how you really learn, by doing it yourself. And then if you just really get stuck, then for help. Yeah. If we don't have any more questions, um, you could take the floor, Dre.
Ah, sorry, I had to go
Thank you,
off.
Isaac.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lowo. The internet connection here was very bad, so I was just going off and on. I really appreciate your presence. And I would share this with the ZecOp team and see if it's something that can be uploaded on the YouTube for other people to learn from. I really appreciate this and thank you. Yeah, we look forward to um future versions of the Nozy Wallet. Yeah, it's a very interesting concept. And yeah, thank you once again.
Hey, thank you, Dre. And I want to thank y'all guys for doing these workshops and giving us this platform to be able to showcase our work that we're doing in the community.
Yeah, that's the thing because the goal is just to make sure that we are able to connect current builders with future builders so that we have more people building more products and more people using the product that are being built on Zcash. That's just the idea of the developers workshop.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, Dre.
Um,
I guess I'll
yeah,
see
we'll
y'all
see you
in
on Monday.
Discord.
Yeah,
Okay.
on Monday.
Okay, Monday. All right. All right. Later, Isaac Gilmore. All right.
Okay, so so basically everyone, this is another. Yeah, I will send the link to the slide. I sent the link to the slide in the Telegram, but I would think I would share it again with you, Isaac. And yeah, so that's that. So next week we'll be having another. We'll bringing in another builder that is currently building another wallet that is actually active. That will be Leodex. We're bringing in. So I'm still in discussion with him to know the date that will be more suitable for him. So that's one thing we're working on. So basically, these are not the times that I don't expect anyone to actually miss any of these workshops that we are currently doing. We hope that more people join us and come to understand that come to hear from those who are currently building on Zcash, hear from them directly and hear whatever they are building and how they are doing it. Yeah. Thank you guys. See you guys next week, same time next week. Bye. Bye,
Okay.
everyone. Have a
Bye.
wonderful weekend. Yeah.
I bye.